Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we're going to see sources of energy part 2, in which we are going to discuss about coal. So coal is generally a black or brownish combustible, highly combustible sedimentary rock. What do you mean by combustible? Means it readily catches fire or readily burns. Black rock or brownish rock. We all would have seen coal, right? Yeah. So generally coal is used for cooking food, and coal is generally produces a lot of smoke when we burn it, and it produces foul smelling gases which is harmful and causes air pollution. It is also used in generation of electricity. So now let's see occurrence of coal. Coal is generally found deep under the earth's surface, which is the earth crust. It's found in the earth crust. Major coal mines in India are located in Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha and West Bengal. Okay? So you can, even if you want to remember it easily, you can remember it as Mauj. M-O-W-J. This is easy for remembering. Okay? So now let's see formation of coal. Coal was formed deep under the earth's surface by great heat and pressure acting on the dead plants and animal remains. So in the earth crust. With great heat and pressure acting on dead plants and animals. It takes a long period of time for changing of those dead plants and animals with great heat and pressure into these solid material. It takes millions and billions of years. So the process of conversion of dead plant materials into coal is called as carbonization. What is it called? Carbonization. Yes. So now let's see types of coal. There are generally 4 types of coal: peat, lignite, bituminous and anthracite. How do they differ? You may get a doubt, right? How do these differ? Right? First, actually peat is formed. From peat with more pressure and heat acting on peat, lignite forms. And more pressure acting on lignite, bituminous forms. And again anthracite forms. And that is the last stage of coal. Okay? Now, how do they differ? They differ through their content of volatile materials. That means how much of plant and animal waste is present in them. Percentage of carbon. Generally, mostly coal is made up of carbon. Percentage of carbon and moisture. How moist it is. And other elements like heat and pressure. Less heat and pressure acts on peat, and more heat and pressure on anthracite. And time period, right? First peat forms, it takes like short period. Then lignite, some period. Bituminous, then anthracite. Okay? So now let's see deep into them. So first let's see about peat. Peat is generally a soft brown substance, and it has soft brown substance, and it has 30% of carbon in it. Okay, and it is generally called the earliest stage of coal formation, because first we get peat, then only we get lignite, bituminous and anthracite, and this is all about peat. So now let's see about lignite. Lignite generally has 38% of carbon in it, and it is generally called the lowest grade of coal. Don't get confused that peat is first, so it's called the lowest grade. No, lignite is called the lowest grade of coal. It is generally used as power generation, factories. This is all about lignites. So now let's see about bituminous coal. It has 65% of carbon in it. It is also used for power generation, and it is also used for making coke. You'll know what is coke in few minutes. This is all about bituminous coal. And now let's see about anthracite. So anthracite is generally called the highest grade of coal. Which is called the lowest grade of coal? Lignite. And highest grade of coal? Anthracite. And it has 90% of carbon content in it. This is all about anthracite. So now let's see what is destructive distillation of coal. Destructive distillation of coal is nothing but strong heating of coal in the absence of air. You have to heat the coal very strongly, but there will be no air. Right? Then only it is called destructive distillation. If there is air, it is not called destructive distillation. When we do destructive distillation to coal, there are three products obtained. One is coal tar, one is coke, and one is coal gas. Generally, coke is a solid, coal tar is a liquid, coal gas is a gas. So now let's see what are they and its uses. So coke is generally hard and porous substance, and let's see for what it is used. Okay, it is used for domestic uses, like for domestic uses, like in stoves, in industries, as well as in home. It is also used for extraction of metals. Extraction of metals. Okay, and it is used for making fuel gases. So these are generally the few uses of coke. Now let's see about coal tar. Coal tar is generally a black colored viscous liquid. It is exactly like coke. It is a porous liquid. It is a viscous liquid. Okay. It is generally used in making perfumes, paints, drugs, synthetic dyes, explosives, photographic materials, and many more. Coal tar is generally used in many things. Coal gas is generally an inflammable gas. It is also used as a domestic fuel, but coke is used as the domestic solid, and this is used as the domestic fuel. So this is all about coal. Please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. In the next video, we'll be dealing about petroleum and natural gas. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon.